So the trunk area is just about ready for epoxy primer. All original sheet metal, rust free. This is where it really shows the ugliness. If it's any rust issues, nothing here. All solid original metal, except for the taillight panel and the cross member below the taillight panel. That's all Ford original tooling reproduction. But at least I got the good stuff, the Ford original tooling stuff. Other than that, the car's original sheet metal, rust free and laser straight with hardly any Bondo. This lead joint right here was a total mess. Whoever did this one at the factory put way too much on, so I had to take off quite a bit to get it flat again. There was a big hump right there of lead. The guy put on way too much lead. Again, this is from the factory out of San Jose, September 1965. Now the guy that did this lead here, he's on the other side of the car, so I'm assuming there's a different guy on this side of the car that was doing the leading. Way better job. He didn't put too much on, so I had to barely amount of sanding to get that nice and flat. So this guy did a way better job of the leading of the joints than on the other side. He just used just enough to cover the body panel gap. So again, this side, guy put on way too much, and I took off quite a bit right in there. Right there was quite a bit, big old hump. And of course somebody, I don't know if the factory puts on Bondo as well, because there was a lot of Bondo there as well to make up for that big hump from the lead. So she's smooth now. It's almost laser straight without any Bondo now. So this is a significant improvement right here in this area, even over the factory. Significant improvement from the factory from San Jose. September 1965. So the Fastback was in production for a year. It was exactly a year, because the first time it went into production, I think it was September 64, was the Fastback version. One of the pre-prototypes of the notchback convertible started like what, March 64? Anyways, now I'm going to work on getting the top of that dash laser straight now because of all the spot welds of the original dash pad. The padded dash pad I removed, and removed the bracket, and of course that bracket was spot welded to this dash panel, so I got to flatten that out, all the spot welds there from the factory. And I've been Frenching all the seams in the door jamb. So the door jamb, I'm Frenching all the seams. So once I get the main shell done here, I should get going back together pretty fast. The doors are done, fenders are done. All I have left to do is the hood. And I'm seriously thinking of just leaving the hood alone. I'm sticking with all original steel sheet metal. The only thing that's going to be fiberglass is the front racing apron. I haven't bought that yet, but I'm going to get the top of the line racing apron. I'm getting the Cobra R racing apron. This is going to be the only fiberglass part. If I was to put a hood scoop on this, I would get the new steel one from Scott Drake. Even though they put the flange on the outside, so it doesn't blend very well in my opinion. I'm not impressed by the design. It's finally somebody got a sheet metal hood scoop, and I don't think they did it right. So anyways, I may buy that and modify it so that it fits better. Okay, we'll see you later.